What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. It's going to be a what's going to happen before and after Black Friday. And that's the biggest question, is like, when do I buy Neymar? When do I buy Mbappe? Now, I'm going to kind of give my thoughts a little bit on what's going to happen before and after Black Friday. So just sit back. Make sure you guys do leave a like on the video. It's super helpful for the channel to, get more eyes on the videos and stuff like that. So hit that like button. Can we get like 40 likes? I don't know if we can get that, but 40 likes on this video would be awesome. Alright, hope you guys do enjoy the content today. Make sure you guys do sub if you guys are new and you guys are enjoying the content. So, let's get into it, right? What is going to happen before Black Friday? Well, on the market today, we saw a little bit of a buyback on cards. Neymar went as low as 1.30 mil, and I think he's about 1.60 mil, 1.70 mil, so he got bought back a little bit. Cards like Mbappe are about 9.30. He was as low as about 9.15. So cards have rebounded a little bit, nothing crazy. And that's actually good for the market when you think about it, because, if the market was just going to die, it was just going to bleed, that was not going to be good for the market. So maybe it was due to people who were being told to buy today. Maybe that could have been the reason why, but it was a good sign that the market actually went up a little bit today on cards. Now, that doesn't say that... That's not to say that you can't buy these players at those prices. You just got to kind of, for me, pick a price and be happy with it. Don't really look too much into the price or the timing. Because for me, yes, buying before Black Friday on a lot of these high tiers is what was really good last year. It really was helpful last year if you bought before Black Friday, because those cards skyrocketed after. I'm talking like your Son, Mbappe, Neymar, Mane, Hazard, Ronaldo, those kind of cards, right? That is probably what's going to happen the same this year. It's just going to be a little bit different because this Icon SBC, man, that's really thrown a curveball at us a little bit, because a lot of people are selling stuff off to go and do that. Now, I think over time, I think it's not going to be as popular to do if there's other things to do in the game as well, because I think people would look at that and be like, I could just go and do like 15 Team of the Week SBC packs instead of doing that Icon SBC, or I could do 30 of them, whatever they cost. So, for me, I feel like people, if they do release like a Team of the Week tradable SBC, or if they do that kind of stuff, they put best of back in the packs on Friday. I think people are going to do that over like the Icons. The higher rated, so the reason why they put the SBC out for so long is because no one can now go invest for high rated cards during Black Friday, after Black Friday, going into FUDmas. They already are 2 steps ahead of the market. So high rateds like 85s, 86s, 84s, even 87s to 90 market is all up right now. And I think it's down a little bit because I'm recording this right after right after Squad Battle Awards, but they probably have rebounded a little bit. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's back to about 6.2, 6.3. He was as low as about 5.5 during awards tonight. Yeah, I think these cards are going to be at a solid price, because obviously, what can you do Davavia with? You got to do the 84s, 85s. Even the Icon SBC, one of them is an 83 squad. So, they've kind of made sure that none of these cards are investable anywhere in the next 25 days. Which kind of sucks, but that's what EA does. That's the market guys over there, that they know what they're doing. In terms of like, when can you buy your players? Like I said, just pick a price. Be okay with it. Cards are already down a certain amount of coins. It's not a bad time to buy cards, trust me. You could look to buy anywhere. I'd say pick a price and look anywhere between today, right now, when you're watching this video, and maybe Wednesday. Because then I think Thursday, Friday, I think cards are going to go a little higher. And I think right after the Thursday after Weekend League, I think they're going to go up even more. That's just kind of how last year worked. And I see the same thing happening, just the SBC this year, the Icon SBC, kind of, threw a little bit of a curveball in the market. So, I do see people right now selling things off to go and do the SBC, but I haven't seen as many people doing the SBC as much as they were doing yesterday or on Friday, which is kind of a good sign for the market. Also, a good sign for the market is that it kind of went up a little bit more today, so that's really good. That's really healthy for the market. Neymar went up, Mbappe went up a little bit. Cards like Mane, cards like that, Pogba, Kante, those are buys before Black Friday. I think they're at really good prices. I mean, Pogba's at 295k. that's a really good price in my opinion for a Paul Pogba, where he could probably go like 330 to 340 after Black Friday in my opinion. So he's 296 right now. You look for an undercut at 290. That's a pretty good price for him in my opinion. Maybe goes down as low as 280, but then he goes back to 320, 330 right after Black Friday. So, you know, it's all about just like being happy with the price that you pay for it. You got to know that you're already paying at a better price than you would have paid a week ago. So that's something to look at. And I think I would just be careful on some of the really, really high tier cards like Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar. Messi, Mbappe, and Ronaldo. All three have informs, and if all three get their informs put back into packs, their golds could actually drop a little bit. Even though you would think to yourself, wait, wouldn't the gold go out of packs so that would go up? That's true. It could go up a little bit, or it could drop a little bit. It depends on the pack weight of the best of Team League SBC, because if you think about it, this card is not that far away from his first inform. His inform is about 1.27 on the market. That's about 350k, you know, around there, off of the current gold price. Say they put out a tradable team of the week, and they put him back in the packs as well, his inform, while this card may drop a little bit. I'd also throw in that this card's actually a striker, and the inform's a left wing. So maybe this actually does rise a little bit. Now that I'm just thinking about it, this might be the more desirable position for a card like this. But just, it's kind of things to think about. Is like, if the gold is similar price to the inform, it's not that far away. If the inform drops, the gold could drop with it if it's in the same position and the same price, essentially. Because the gold cannot be the same price as the inform. It's going to go down with it. People are going to pack the inform, and they're going to go and, you know, replace it with the gold. So they're going to sell the gold off and stuff like that. So just be careful with a lot of that stuff. I think they do put best of back in. If we look at Team League predictions for this week, they're not that crazy. I think it's Son. I think it's Chris Smalling. Good job, Ed Woodward. You sold the better center back out of Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. I can't believe you managed to fuck that one up too. But I digress. I think, yeah, just looking, we're going to get best of, I think, again, because the Team League is not looking promising. They're going to sell packs somehow, unless they go and do, you know, something creative where they do a Black Friday team. You know, they do something like that. Or if they put Road to the Finals back in packs, they got something up their sleeve, and I feel like it's going to be something of best of that gets put back in. I do expect some sort of Team League SBC again. It was really weird when they put back the untradeable one, right? It was really weird timing that they did that, but I think that they're going to do something like that again on Black Friday sometime this weekend. So that's kind of what I see before Black Friday. After Black Friday, I do see prices going up. I do see players like this going up a lot. The lower tier meta market now, your Allens, your Fabinhos. Fabinho actually rose last year because he was much more in demand than he was this year. But your Allens and your Sissoko, Lucas, Martial, Rashford, those kind of cards, they're going to die off. The lower rateds, as long as they're not really, really high in value, like for example, 85 Varane is actually going to go up after Black Friday. And the reason why that is because pack weight is not determined on rating. It is determined on market value. And I think it's pretty evident to see that, because if you look at the Road to the Finals supply, in 86 Bale had 1 page of them, whereas, you know, 87 Marquinhos had about 7 to 10 pages. So you could just tell, like, there was it was based upon market value instead of actual rating. So I think Varane does well after Black Friday. These cards, these screams, they could drop a little bit if there's a card that gets put back into packs that's in their same rate, you know, their same position, same league, same nationality, whatever it may be. You could see something like that drop a little bit. Like for example, if they put like a Goretzka back in, this could drop a little bit because he's a German center mid. He gets, instead of a soft link to Gnabry, he gets a strong link to Gnabry. And this card could drop just a little bit, right? You would see a little bit of a drop off on this card if people are rocking German teams or, you know, something like that. So I think before and after, you know, Black Friday, that's kind of what we're going to see. Now, I want to show you guys something in terms of trading with these high rateds. Now, a lot of people want to know, how do I trade with these cards? So this is the way you do it. And I just want to show you something really quickly here. Kind of the effect of an inform last year. 273 to 117. I mean, it's going to go down a lot if they put best stuff back in the packs. But let's go back into this, right? So if I go to, you know, if you go to cheapest players by rating, where is this? You go to cheapest player by rating, and then you go look at the cheapest 88. Cheapest 88 is 34.25. This card was 32,000 coins. Here's what would happen. He would get put into the cheapest solution, which is for the 86 rated squad for the icon. You would refresh this, and it looks like 69, 169, 850. And if you get on this quick enough, you will actually be able to buy this card quicker because he gets into the first solution. So a card like Rakitic is currently 18,000 coins. Now, he gets a max price of 21. I can guarantee you that this card is probably already 21k and probably extinct, because everyone went to go buy this card, and now he's extinct because EA fucked up the 86 rated prices. But you can see that the card goes up based on the cheapest solution. Think of the amount of people that are doing the icon SBC right now. Think of that. The market will fly. And I did that a little bit with Neuer, and I did it with De Gea as well, where I bought De Gea at 43 and I sold him at 48, and I bought Neuer at 35, sold him at 39. So it's like little profit, but you know what? You take that. You take little profit. You buy 10 at a time, you're making 30 to 50k on those cards. So just think of it like that. And yeah, that's kind of like what I see when it comes to the market. I really want to buy that. I'm probably hesitating too much here, and I'm probably not going to get that card. But I really think that's a good deal. I haven't seen 360 at all for this card. Don't choke, Chris. Don't choke. Yeah, I'm buying that. All right, I'm gonna try to sell this for 390, which is about 10,000 coins. So I could definitely get 390 overnight for this card. So the reason why I'm looking at that is, see, 400, 385, 390, 395, all this throughout the day. By the way, this is all throughout the day. So 360 is not a bad price for him. I should be able to make a little bit of coins on that card. So we'll take that a little bit. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of like a little bit of icon trading. I think icon trading, inform trading is going to be good for this week. I think you guys should be okay on that stuff. Again, I think I could do 391. Probably make about, 10, 11k on that card. Something like that. So, yeah, I think inform trading, I think bidding on informs this week is going to be really popular because there's not going to be as many coins in the market. And you might see people kind of backing off a little bit because of Black Friday. So just be wary of that. I think you will be able to get on a lot of bids. For example, last night I was able to get a Payet. He was at 60k on his fluctuation. I knew I could sell him at 65, 66. I got him on bid at 56 because no one wanted to outbid me, and I sold him for about 7 to 8k profit, where I would have, if he bid me up to about 60 and I would have forced to buy him, I would have had to make about 2,000, 3,000 coins. So that wasn't going to be as good. So it was good that I was actually able to get him at 56, which is like 7 to 8k, 9k. So yeah, that's kind of what I see before and after Black Friday. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. It helps out so much if you guys like the video. Comment, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.